To help reach its goal of an Asia-Pacific region free of poverty, the Asian Development Bank approved Strategy 2020 in 2008. It promotes a strategic vision that focuses ADB's operations on three key objectives: inclusive growth, environmentally sustainable growth, and regional integration. To achieve these objectives, Strategy 2020 identifies 5 drivers of change in ADB's operations: private sector development, good governance, gender equity, and knowledge solutions and partnerships. In recognition of ADB's comparative advantages and limited resources, Strategy 2020 focuses ADB's operations in 5 core areas: infrastructure, environment, regional cooperation and integration, financial sector development, and education. Support for other areas such as health, agriculture, and disaster and emergency assistance is selectively provided, often in partnership with others. ADB is now conducting a midterm review to analyze lessons learned on the implementation of Strategy 2020. This will position ADB to respond better to the emerging challenges of developing member countries and identify areas for improvements to guide ADB's corporate priorities and operations going forward. For example, while poverty has declined, it remains a central challenge in the region. The region is home to 60% of the world's poor. The region's significant growth has been coupled with growing inequality and increasing vulnerabilities. The region's population, which is aging, faces growing vulnerabilities from weak social security systems and fluctuating food prices. The region also faces considerable risk from environmental factors and climate change. Based on developing member country needs, ADB's future strategic priorities might include continued focus on infrastructure, increased focus on inclusiveness, including greater emphasis on education, food security, and fragile or conflict-affected countries, stronger support for climate change and the environment, proactive support for regional cooperation, stronger relevance for middle-income countries, knowledge solutions linked to operations, stronger support for private sector development, strengthening ADB's operational capacity by ensuring adequate financial resources. Your views matter and will strengthen our review. We want to know: has Strategy 2020 enabled ADB to become a more effective development bank? What are ADB's strengths, and where does ADB need to improve? Does the region's development context necessitate a change in ADB's strategic and operational direction? Is ADB providing the kind of knowledge developing member countries need to tackle the development challenges they face? How can ADB become a more effective partner to its developing member countries? Your views matter.